Hi everyone, my name is Dara. This is Dear Hallmark. This is a space where I nerd and I geek out over Hallmark Channel movies, TV shows, and stuff. So we are talking about Wedding Veil Unveiled. It stars Autumn Reeser and Paolo Bernardini as Emma and Paolo. So where we left off with the first wedding veil, Emma is taking the veil to Italy to research its history. Where did it come from? Because they see that it resembles a veil in a painting. So she takes it to Italy with her as she's going to teach a unit of American art history. And she bumps into Paolo, who, along the way they keep bumping into each other as she's carrying the veil. And she goes into a lace shop, which she finds that's where the veil originated from. And his family owns and operates the lace shop. And that's how they get connected and continue to search for the history of the veil together. Now, here's the thing. I didn't care. I didn't care about the history of the veil. I was more invested and wanted to see more of her teaching art history to those Italian students and trying to connect with them in a way that it would make art history come alive for them. And then seeing the sights of Italy itself, that's what I cared more about. That's what I cared more about than the actual history of the veil. Whenever they would start talking about it, I would zone out until they got to the last piece and they were talking about, oh, she had a baby. And I was just like, oh, what? But the fashion, and again, the fashion in this was gorgeous. I watched it with a friend of mine and we just was like, yo, her dress, that bag, that camel color brown bag that they kept pairing with her outfits, gorgeous. Absolutely loved it. This was probably one of I would say my top favorite on location movie. But I think Italy and the fashion overshadowed everything else for me. Like, I wanted to go to Italy so bad. This movie made me long for a trip to Italy. I've never been to Italy before. Dang on it, I want to go. And I love the Italian accent, and every time they had their lunch meetings, I'm just thinking, can I have a nonna adopt me, please? At first, I still want an abuelita to adopt me for sure. But I would also like a nonna to adopt me, please. It's okay. I can be like, I'll just be in there. Like, I'll just be your cousin, your sister, your niece. I'll just be in there. But I love the sense of family and culture too that I saw with Paolo's family. But for the most part, let's talk about chemistry. I do think they had chemistry with each other. He was lay it on thick. Homie he was in it to win it. He was shooting multiple shots. He was Robin Hood in this joint. Like, he was Hawkeye in this joint. Like, but what I'm gonna need him to not do is get on the train without a ticket. Okay. We gotta pay for tickets. We gotta make sure that we're prepared. And we need to bring stuff with us. He didn't even know where he was going. So did he end up going to Rome with her? Did he get clothes and a toothbrush? What happened? I wanted to know what happened. I do think it cut abruptly to the wedding, which if you watch, I recorded myself watching the last 10 minutes of this on Instagram. So if you want to check that out on Instagram, that's why I said, are you kidding me? I was just shocked that we went so abruptly from the train scene to them getting married. And it was 6 months. I was like, whoa, that's a lot. But the way that they even passed the veil on to Alison Sweeney's character, Tracy, she's going, because apparently there's a snag in the veil, so she's going to fix it, which is where we'll begin with Tracy's movie this coming Saturday, starring Alison Sweeney and Victor Webster. But my crown rating for this, I'm going to give it a 3. Which is so weird because I'm trying to compare it to the first wedding veil, but I think I'm going to go live on Instagram on Thursday, and we'll talk about our comparisons between 1 and 2. So I don't want to give anything away there. It's just interesting that I gave Wedding Veil 1 a higher rating, but I know why. But this one is a 3. Would I watch it again? It would literally be just for Autumn Reeser's fashion and seeing Italy. I feel like they incorporated Lacey and Allison more into this one than in the first one. Which I enjoyed. I felt like they were really along with her, and we didn't just see them on screen, but we saw them in there. Like, we saw Lacey at her desk, we saw Allison at the cafe, you know, like it wasn't just them on the screen. So I appreciated that. But yeah, those are my thoughts about the second Wedding Veil. What do you guys think? How do you think this fared against the first one? Are you excited about the third one? I'm not gonna lie. So in my Loveuary preview, which I also put on Instagram, I rated Allison's the lowest because I wasn't sure about the chemistry. However, they showed us a sneak peek of this during the Unveiled movie, and I said, oh, let me eat my words. I will gladly eat crow. Where's that humble pie at? Give me a slice. Because I saw it. And I mean, it's the VW. Like, when the VW was in the room, it's finna be a situation. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated it. I'm looking forward to that movie for sure. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Victor Webster's character in that movie is an Italian chef. And then we have the following week, Welcome to Mama's, which is about 2 cooks in an Italian restaurant in Brooklyn. And then, you know, we got that announcement that Tyler Hines and Autumn Reeser is going to be doing a movie together about what? An Italian restaurant. It's called Always Amore. It's executive produced by Giada De Laurentiis. And I'm just like, Hallmark, are you trying to tell us something with all of this Italian flavor that's coming into the room here? But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about this movie. Did you like it? Did you not care for it? Are you just like, I just want this Wedding Veil stuff to be over? Let me know, what are you thinking right now? I went live last Thursday and talked about Cut Color Murder because I did watch it, and talked about how I felt about the news that Tyler and Autumn are going to be in this movie, and it's for Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, which I think is, if I'm not mistaken, both of their first movies. Like, I'm not including their Miracles of Christmas, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is both of their first like Hallmark Movies and Mysteries movie. But also Andrew Walker and Nikki DeLoach are doing a mystery called The Curious Caterer, which I am all types of excited about. So be sure to follow Dear Hallmark on Instagram because I'm going live again this week, and I definitely want to talk about the comparison between Wedding 1 and 2, what I liked, what I didn't like over the other. And be sure to subscribe to the podcast because I will also be reviewing the Up TV movie, The Story of Love, starring Brittany Bristow and Franco Lopresti. And I will be talking about Harmony from the Heart, starring Jessica Lowndes and Jesse Metcalfe, which premiered on GAC the same time as Wedding Veil Unveiled. So all of that information will be in the description box. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.